cuts back inside. He's going to take for a touchdown.
Yes, on the board.
Got it. And that is a touchdown, Rowlett. Back, he's headed towards the end zone. Touchdown. Good evening and welcome to Williams Stadium for our final non-district contest of 2016 between the Keller Central Chargers and the Garland Owls. Hello everyone, Steve Reeves here. I'm joined by my partner tonight, Rob McGangus. And Rob, for the Garland Owls, it's been, really a start they're not accustomed to. They're 1-2 on the season, won the first game, lost the last two, so they really need a win here going into district play next week.
Yeah, Steve, you're absolutely right. Like you said, this is the last game before they start the district competition, and really, we were talking before the game, there's four teams that are going to come out of our district into the playoffs, and Garland really is going to have to fight to be one of those four because we got some really, really talented teams across the district. So it'll be interesting to see how that pans out, but we're kind of getting ahead of ourselves at this point. They just need to really get in a rhythm and kind of try to tighten up on defense, especially. Last week they played Berkner, and not to knock Berkner, but they're not the best team out there in 6A, but Garland gave up just a ton of points and a ton of yards. Their offense, they could do a lot of good things. So tonight, really, before they head into district play, this needs to be an opportunity for them to really try to tighten up their defense.
Yeah, gave up over 500 yards to Richardson Berkner, of course, on the ground. The big story last week is one of the Richardson running backs had over 350 yards rushing. And here is the kickoff from Keller Central. It's going to come to number 9 of the Owls, and he's just going to fall down at the 29. That was Michael Edwards, and so the Owls will be first on offense here as the Chargers won the toss. They deferred to the second half, so the Owls, as you saw, received the opening kickoff, and they're going to start 1st and 10 from their own 29.
There's a look at that Garland offense coming out on the field, and one of the good things too at Keller Central, we were talking, they're a newer school. They've been around for maybe a decade or so they don't have the biggest following, the biggest program, and they're coming into this game 0-3. They haven't won yet, so that kind of gives Garland an opportunity to maybe pick on this young school.
Yeah, and the senior quarterback, Josh Brown, takes the snap. He's going to keep it himself to the left side. He's going to get across the 35 for a gain of about 6 yards. So a good start there for Josh Brown and the Garland Owl offense.
Yeah, just a simple keeper there. Right up, a good job by the offensive line to open that up. And a nice pickup on first down to open up the game. Nice little 6-yard run.
Second down and 4. Number 4, Donovan Benzenhofer in the backfield along with Josh Brown. They've got a trips look to the bottom of your screen. Nobody right now at the top. There's the snap. Brown going to roll to his right, throw it out to Josh Thompson, who makes the catch, has the first down, and then steps out of bounds around the 45. And we have a penalty flag coming in late here as well. We may have a personal foul, a late hit here. And it should be enough for a first down, however, but I think Garland's going to back up 15.
After the play, dead ball, 1st and 5, offense, number 10, 15-yard penalty. Result of the play will be first down.
So again, they do pick up the first down, but then they'll march him back 15 more. So interestingly enough, they're almost where they started the game. It's just behind the 30-yard line, but it will be 1st and 10.
Yeah, Steve, after that, two quick plays that run by the quarterback and then a nice pass. Like you said, they have bumped themselves all the way back to where they started.
Just underway here at Williams Stadium. Garland with the ball first in this game. The Central Chargers out of District 3 6A come here to Williams Stadium tonight. There's a snap, the handoff to Benzenhofer up the middle, and a short gain of only about 3 yards to the 33.
Worthy in the stop for the Chargers defense.
Just a quick handoff and not a lot of room. Steve, one of the things that everybody will notice, Garland is not a big team. We were talking about it before the game started. They've got 2 guys that are 2 or 3 that are over 6 feet tall, but that's it. There's just, it's a smaller team, which is not necessarily bad, but it definitely presents a challenge when you're trying to run the ball like that.
Brown looked to throw that time. He was under heavy pressure. He's able to pick up positive yardage, however, gain of 2, but it will set up third down and about 5 yards. And he did a great job that time to get out of it, as it looked like he was going to be sacked.
Yeah, right there you see the initial contact. Did a good job just to move forward, because he would have gotten basically back to the line of scrimmage. And so, you know, they've run 4 or 5 plays now, and they've only managed to move 5 yards from when they got the ball.
Third down and 5. Brown rolling to his left. Here comes pressure again. He's not going to escape this time, as they're going to sack him. He loses the ball. And let's see who has it. I think Garland able to fall on it, but it is going to be 4th down and long. That's a big loss on that 3rd down play.
Yeah, we'll see here on the replay. You know, it was a good snap. He's trying to roll out there looking for some receivers, and then just number 44 came off his block, and he's the one who made the initial contact. And yeah, they're lucky that Garland recovered that, because that was a fumble. It was a great job by our camera crew.
Got an injured player for the Chargers on the field right now. Have not been able to pick up his number. But the trainer's on the field tending to that young man. Hopefully he is okay. Here at Williams Stadium, just underway, and it's a big 3rd down play there. The Chargers able to hold them back, and they have an injured player. And I tell you what, we'll take a quick break as they look at him. 9:52 remaining, no score. Player. They're able to get him to the sideline. That's one of the linemen, defensive linemen there, number 52, Patrick O'Connell, is a senior. Good to see him up and off to the sideline. It is going to be 4th down and about 21-22 for the Owls. They're looking to punt it away. Josh Thompson gets the kick off, and it is going to bounce close to midfield, and one of the Chargers grabs it there, and Garland's going to make the tackle, but not until number 32 for the Chargers gets into Garland territory.
Yeah, good job by number 32 there for Central.
Yeah, Tony Drakopoulos.
Yeah, senior defensive back there. He did a nice spin move. Looked like he was going to get tackled, slipped through, and like you said, moved into Garland territory. So really, it's almost like a net gain, you know, for Garland of about 10 yards. That's it from where they had the ball to start this quarter. So we'll see what Central can do on offense.
Yeah, the Central Chargers will be out here for the first time. Now, officials are talking to the Garland coaches here, so I'm not sure if there was a penalty flag on the play. As a matter of fact, there is at about the 22. So we'll get the call here, and Garland may elect to punt it again. Here comes the signal.
To the kick. Hold it. 44. Defense. 10-yard penalty. Repeat 4 back.
Okay, so a holding penalty before the kick called against the Chargers, so that will give the Owls 10 more yards. Again, it's still 4th down and long, so they will punt, but certainly they are hoping to trap and pin the Chargers deeper back than Garland territory, so they, again, elect to re-kick.
Yeah, lucky break to get a do-over on that kick.
Better bounce this time, and yeah, Garland's going to get down there, and boy, that's exactly why you kick it again, is they're going to down it around the 26, so you're looking at, you know, close to 30 yards of field position there. So as it turns out, the penalty hurts the Chargers, and now their offense is going to come on the field. Garland's defense will be out there for the first time tonight.
Yeah, that's a costly penalty. You know, when you look on the stat sheet after the game, you'll see, you know, 5-yard penalty, but like you said, that resulted in a difference of 30 yards and backed them up instead of starting over in Garland's territory. Now they're all the way back towards their 25.
And here we are with the Central Chargers on offense for the first time. Their quarterback, number 2, Reese Robertson, calls the signals. He is a senior quarterback. Split backs in the backfield. Is going to fake the handoff. Play action on first down, looking to throw it deep, and that ball's underthrown and intercepted by the Owls. Here comes the return. It's number 83 with the pick, still on his feet, and he's going to be taken down around the 35. So the first turnover of the game as Davion Jones, the sophomore for the Owls, with the interception.
Great job by him to keep an eye on the quarterback. You'll see here, the top of your screen, he just right in front of his receivers. Probably a poor throw on the part of the quarterback there because Jones was right in front of the receiver and the ball came out a little wobbly, or so it appeared. But either way, you got to catch that if you're the defensive player, and that's exactly what Davion Jones did. So good job by that young man.
Yeah, Robertson was looking for the wide receiver Noah Moreno, and he just underthrew him, Rob, as you said, and that was an easy pick for the Owls, and they've got great field position now at the Central 35. They throw it back. Josh Thompson looking to throw it. He's going to throw it downfield, and it falls incomplete. And we're looking at time for number 87 for the Owls, Sidney Onyekwe. Pass falls incomplete.
Yeah, you'll see here,
number 5, Josh Thompson there. Pass falls incomplete. It is 2nd down and 10. There's a snap to Brown. He's going to hand it off up the middle, and knocked off his feet is the running back that time. I believe that's number 19 for the Owls. Pardon me, number 18 for the Owls. That is George Moore with the carry.
Rio with that carry up the middle. Gain of 3 on the play, 3rd down.
Gain of only 3. It's going to be 3rd down and 7. A big 3rd down coming up here for Garland. That was 19, Rock Rhea on the carry, not George Moore. I apologize. There's a snap, and rolling to his left to throw it is Brown. He's in all sorts of trouble. He's sacked again. Number 49 for the Central Chargers there to make the tackle. That is Jacob Felzak, a junior linebacker. He came through, looked like almost untouched.
and see, this is really similar to the last time he got sacked. You know, he's rolling out there to his left, trying to find an open receiver, and Central just breaking containment and just getting right back behind him and tackling him there behind the line of scrimmage. So, you know, Garland had to give the ball up and then had that great interception, but wasn't able to capitalize on it at all.
You're exactly right. So they're looking to punt it away. That's a 3 and out. As a matter of fact, they lost 5 yards. There's the snap to Thompson. He's going to angle the kick, and it's going to bounce around the 15, take a Garland roll, still going inside the 5, and they down it there. So, boy, nice punt that time by Thompson. The Owls able to pin him deep. And so the Chargers come out for the 2nd time on offense, and they're going to start at their own 5.
So we'll see if the defense can do something here again.
Yeah, the Chargers back on offense. They've had 1 offensive play. It resulted in an interception. So here they come for the 2nd time on offense. Reese Robertson back out to call the signals. Again, split backs in the backfield. Number 4, Zion Purvis, and number 8 also back there, Dontavian Blackshear. And quarterback Robertson's going to keep it himself. He's got a lane. He is down the sideline and pushed out of bounds close to midfield, but that is a huge run for the that's not the quarterback. That's number 8, Blackshear.
Yeah, Steve, that was just a quick handoff there to Blackshear, and he took it from the 5 all the way to midfield for 45 yards on that run. And boy, he was moving. Great job by number 83. In fact, Davion Jones, the one who had the interception, that was a touchdown-saving tackle because Jones was the last man standing back there. And so if he hadn't been able to knock him down, he would have scored.
Quarterback keeper up the middle. He's got a lot of running room. Also cuts it out to the left. Still on his feet to the 45. A flag comes out. He's going to push it out of bounds at the Garland 33, but a penalty flag. And I think they're going to get the Chargers for holding here.
Holding. 74. Offense. 10-yard penalty. First down.
do indeed get a holding call. That's going to help out the Owls as another big running play that time by the quarterback Reese Robertson will go for naught. We'll back him up across midfield and set up a first down and 11.
So Garland benefiting from another penalty. First one, put Keller deep down into their own territory when they were going to start across midfield, and another costly one after a big run by the quarterback, number 2 for Central, Reese Robertson. So we'll see what they do here on redoing the first down.
There's a snap, the handoff up the middle, big hole once again, and runs out of room in a hurry. That was Purvis on the carry, and a nice tackle there, a gain of only 2 yards. That was number 12 for the Owls, came up and made the tackle.
Yeah, Steven, you said it. When he got that ball, it looked like he had all the room in the world there to run and it just closed up quick. So it was a good job by Garland's defense to come off and get on him and bring him down for only a 2-yard gain.
Second down and 8. They're going to send the man in motion, play action, looking to throw it. He's looking, still looking. He's going to scramble out to the right. Robertson now throws it. He's got a man there, makes the catch, and has the first down. So a nice play there. Robertson not finding anybody. His line held for a while. Then he finally scrambled out to the right and finds an open receiver.
Yeah, Steve, you're exactly right. He was looking there. Pressure came. He was able to break free right here. And you're going to see the throw wasn't that great, but it was a good job by, I believe, number 4 there just to basically pick it up. And really, that was a great shot by the camera crew. It almost looked like his knee was down when he caught it. So there's a question of whether or not he should have had the first down. But either way, they got it, and that was a pretty nice catch.
Another fake. There's a throw out wide open. Oh, and the receiver could not hold on to it. Purvis all alone out there, and if he catches the ball, he's going to have at least 5 or 6, you would think.
So you heard me talking about him, Steve. I just said what a great catch he made, and then this time I broke up his concentration. But, yeah, that would have been at least 5 yards at least, because he was wide open there in the field and just I think maybe decided he was thinking where he was going to run instead of focusing on bringing the ball in.
Yeah, it looked like he turned his head before the catch and was made. So second down and 10 after the incompletion. Snap to Robertson, and he fakes the handoff, still looking. He's going to throw it out to number 12, who makes the catch, tries to get upfield, and going to be knocked out of bounds around the 33. Looks like they're going to mark it, so he's 4 yards shy of the first down, a gain of 6.
Great job there on the fake. Had me fooled. I thought number 8 had it, and just a quick pass out there, number 12. Nice job staying in bounds to pick up another yard or 2 to put him in 3rd and short.
Third down and 4 as we are inside of 6 minutes here in the first quarter. No score. Remember, the Chargers started this drive from their own 5. They are now at the Garland 33, facing this third down and 4. Snap to Robertson, and penalty flags before the snap, and a false start going to be called against the Chargers.
56, offense. 5-yard penalty, third down.
So the 5-yard mark off will set up a third down and 8 now for the Chargers. 3rd and 9, let's call it. Perhaps changes the play call here a bit for the Chargers.
Get another penalty helping Garland, fortunately for them. But Central just can't seem to get out of their own way. They seem to make some good progress and then just hurt themselves with these penalties.
There's a snap. Robertson looking to throw it. He's got time. Throws it across. Wide open receiver. Number 81 makes the catch at the 20 and gets down to the 15. That is way too easy. Anthony Pipkin all alone.
And Steve, this isn't exactly what happened to Garland last week. I mean, he's just wide open right there. I don't know who was supposed to be on him, but they weren't.
Hand off to Blackshear. He's going to have a 1st and goal at the 2 as a gain of about 12 more.
Ball is spotted on the 2-yard line.
They get him to the line now in a hurry. 1st and goal at the 2. Robertson straight handoff to Blackshear to the left side. He drives his feet, and is he in? Haven't seen a signal yet. Now it comes, and that's a touchdown for the Chargers.
Boy, big drive where it looked like Garland had him kind of to rights there a couple times in that drive. But you'll see here just a handoff to number 8, Blackshear, and look at that camera work. That's phenomenal. Sure enough, you can see there just a great angle. He's able to get himself in. His knees don't go down. He turns around and backs his way in. And just like that, Central capitalizes on a 95-yard drive.
Extra point attempt is up, and it is good. So we've got 5:03 remaining here in the first quarter. There's a look at Blackshear after scoring on the 2-yard touchdown run. Our score, the Central Chargers 7, the Garland Owls nothing. We'll be back after these messages.
Look at Blackshear there on your screen. He's got 3 carries for 60 yards and a touchdown. Of course, he had the big 45-yard run to start that drive. Central is backed up to their own 5-yard line, and first handoff to him, he took it 45 yards all the way to midfield. Steve, I'm just looking at the stats here. You know, we got 5 minutes basically left in the first quarter, and Central has 110 total yards. Garland, 0. No yardage. They've actually got -10 rushing, Steve, if you want to look at that. So, you know, they haven't been able to do anything on the ground whatsoever, and just nothing offensively.
Well, they may catch a bit of a break here because a short kick, and on the first line there, number 25, Evan Gonzalez, able to just fall on us. So the Owls are going to start at their own 46. So look at the great field position after the kick. See, that maybe gives Garland a little bit of momentum here for this possession. They've had 2 possessions. You know, they had great field possession after the interception on the last one. Couldn't do anything with it. And let's see if they can do something now, as they've had pretty good field position here in this first quarter.
They really have. The first drive, they started off at the 30. Moved it down, but then with penalties got backed all the way up. So we'll see what they can do here.
And off up the middle goes for a short gain. Actually, no gain. They're going to mark him right at the 46, so no gain. I believe that was Benzenhofer. It was number 4. No gain on the play.
Second down.
Snap to Brown. 3-step drop. He's looking to throw. Throws it out. That ball's picked off, and that may be an easy touchdown. One man to beat. He is into the end zone, and that is a pick 6 for number 32 of the Chargers. That's Tony Dracopoulos.
Boy, Steve, that's a heartbreaker right there. Just throw out, and number 32 just great play on the ball. He was watching the quarterback that whole time and just able to reach up and pull that down out of the air, and there was no one there in front of him, so he was able to take it all the way back there. So that's a costly turnover for Garland here early in the first.
Extra point attempt coming up here by Caleb Sutherland. Kick is up, and it is good. So just like that, after the pick 6 by number 32, Dracopoulos, our new score, the Central Chargers 14, the Garland Owls nothing. We'll be back after these messages on GRSTV. Stunned home crowd so far as a 14-0 early lead here for the Central Chargers. And here's a look at that last play. You're going to see Brown. I don't know if he saw the linebacker or not, but he throws it out there. And
yeah, Steve, I don't know if he did. I think when he, it was a design pass there, and I think he was just expecting 87 to be open and didn't account for number 32 just coming in like that. And unfortunately, I think he released the ball, and probably after he did that realized that was not a good thing.
Oh, the ball loose. Let's see who got it. Thinks they have it. Boy, and they do, and they dodged a bullet there as Chargers almost came up with another one.
Yeah, someone I couldn't tell there on the kickoff, but Garland reached up, touched the ball in that first line there, and all of a sudden made that a live ball. That becomes real dangerous when you do that, and so they were fortunate to fall on it. And again, great field position.
Yeah, 25, Gonzalez got his hands on it initially.
Yeah, kind of bounced it up, and I think that's what threw off the line behind him. And but they were able to fall on it. And again, good field position for them. Let's see if they can do something here.
They're going to start this drive at their 40. A low snap, the handoff up the middle to the right side. And a pretty good run there on first down by number 19, Rock Rea. He's going to get out to the 47, so a gain of 7 on that first down carry.
Yeah, just a good job by the line to open that up, and good job by that young man to pick up 7 yards on that carry.
They just have another handoff and close to the first down, but I don't think he's quite there as Rea once again. He's going to be a yard short. They're going to mark him at the 49, so we'll set up third down and 1. Look like the exact same play, and this time the Chargers able to stop him for a gain of only 2. Third down and 1 here for the Owls. Got to get to midfield, pick up the first. There's a handoff to the left side. He does have the yardage for the first down, a 2-yard gain. I believe that may have been number 27 with the carry. Now, Tom, it was indeed. 27 is Will Washington, and he does pick up the first down.
So that's a positive. Garland, that's their third first down. They're in positive yardage now, which is good. And so getting a little momentum going here as we're closing out in the first quarter.
Handoff coming around to the right side, and that was Rock Rea who gets tripped up close to the line of scrimmage, and maybe half a yard on the play, so it's going to set up second down and long.
Gabriel, stop for Central.
Approaching the 2:30 mark here of the first quarter. The Chargers on top 14-0. There's a snap. Brown looking to throw it. He's got time. He's going to throw it deep, looking for Josh Thompson. He's got a step, and he just can't reach it.
Great throw, right where it needed to be for the receiver. We'll see here on the replay. He just steps back. This time his line gave him a lot of time to throw, and just right there through the hands of number 5, and boy, he wants that back, I know. That was a great pass. Great job by the line to give him that time to make a pass. That's what he's been struggling with on offense here. It seems that every time he goes back to pass, there's a linebacker in his face, someone coming through and breaking containment. So he finally had the opportunity to kind of step back and throw it, and just a good job, but just barely missed.
Third down and 9. Here comes the pressure. He's going to be sacked once again. So the pressure coming from the Chargers, and so far they are doing the job. That's Matt Gerard with the tackle.
Yep, and again, just trying to find a receiver that he can throw the ball to. And that's what happens when you're in these long yardage situations. When they first open up that ball, you carry it, you put yourself in some short yardage situations. But when you're in third and long like that, you're almost forced to throw. And so, of course, Central knew that, and they just brought the heat and were able to sack him yet again.
Thompson with the punt. It's going to take an owl bounce inside the 15, inside the 10. So another good punt for Josh Thompson. They're going to back the Chargers up once again inside the 10. So this time they're going to start the drive at their own 8.
Chargers will take over first down.
So the Chargers back out on offense with a 14-point lead right now. And let's see if the Owl defense can come up with the big plays. They need to really have a good stop here. See if they can get good field position back. Again, not the start Coach Russell wanted. Again, coming off 2 consecutive losses. Really wanted to get off to a quick start here tonight, and so far it has not transpired.
Yeah, it's been unfortunate. They had the great interception, but weren't able to capitalize. And then, of course, they had the costly interception that they threw that resulted in 7 points. And that's really the difference right now. It'd be 7-0. And if they hadn't thrown that, could be driving. So it's unfortunate the turnovers have had that effect. But really, the defense needs to step it up. And so far, they've had a rough go of it this first quarter. Already given up over 100 yards.
Blackshear gain of 6 on the first down run. There's the throw out, and I don't see any penalty flag. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Yeah, I see it now at the 10. So I think they're going to get the Owls for offside. I think that was a free play.
Yeah, that's exactly right, Steve. They threw it right as he snapped the ball, so it's going to be a free play on that one.
Offside. 15. Defense. 5-yard penalty. First down.
So they will mark the yardage off against Garland, give the Chargers an automatic first down. The ball will be spotted just at the 20. We are right at 1 minute to go here in the first quarter.
Just a run here to the outside, and that's breaking that containment again. And boy, looks like he got close to a first down. Yeah, I think they're going to measure.
Now they're going to mark it right on the 30. That will be enough for the first down. If it's on the line, that's a first down, and it knows is there. So 10-yard gain for number 4, Purvis. And out to the 30-yard line are the Chargers. Well, they jumped again, and there's another flag, another free play.
Yeah.
He throws it out of bounds, but that's going to be a first down and 5 as they're going to mark 5 yards off against the defense.
Yeah, another, exactly right, same side there.
15, defense, 5-yard penalty, repeat first down.
Pretty similar to what happened last time, and again, these penalties are hurting them. They gave up the run there, and then that time they jumped again. Now, fortunately, Central hadn't capitalized on these free plays. The first time they threw it away, and the second time they threw it away, so they haven't done anything on these free plays, but it still gives them the 5 yards.
There's a snap, first down and 5. Quarterback looking to throw it. He throws it out. He's got a receiver there. First down catch is made, and he is going to be taken down around the 46-yard line. So that's a gain of about 10 yards, maybe 11, and that will indeed move the chains.
Yeah, you can see all the time he has there. His line is just giving him a ton of time to throw the ball, and that's asking a lot of your secondary to cover people that long.
Boy, handoff to number 4. He is down the sideline. And guess what? There's the cutback. He is gone. That is another touchdown for the Chargers. Purvis this time with the long touchdown run of 54 yards.
Boy, Steve, he did a great job. You're going to see on the replay, I thought for sure he was going to go out of bounds right here, and he just manages to, how he stays in bounds is incredible. Great job by the guys. I know I keep saying it, but man, that's phenomenal. He stays in barely and then just cuts it back across the left there and goes all the way down, like you said, 54 yards. So all of a sudden, here Garland is down 21 points now with 26 seconds left in the first quarter, and that's not at all how they wanted to start this game.
Not at all. So a good touchdown run of 54 yards for Zion Purvis. The Central Chargers shocking the Garland Owls as we are close to the end of the first quarter. Our score, the Chargers 21, the Owls nothing.
Boy, there's a look at the Garland faithful, and they're just stunned right now, Steve. Nobody thought that this 0-3 Central team would come in and drop 21 in the first quarter, and that's exactly what they've done so far. It's just been an outstanding job on their part. Just Garland really needs to get a breather here and see if they can move the ball on offense.
There's a high kick there, a little pooch kick, and it comes down to number 5. I believe that's Josh Thompson. Trying to look for a lane here. He cuts back, and boy, good tackle out there on Thompson. They're going to corral him at around the 27-yard line, and the Owl offense will come back out, and they've got to get something going here on this possession. You know, even if it's not points, they've got to take some time off the clock and really establish some momentum on offense.
Well, and even more so than that, they need to just stay on the field and give their defense a breather. I mean, their defense has already given up almost 200 yards, and we're in the first quarter. I mean, they're on pace for 800 yards of offense. And their defense just needs a break. So even if nothing else, run the ball, let the clock run down before you snap it and give them some time.
There's the snap to Brown. Another low snap. He's going to keep the ball himself to the right side, trying to get it outside, and he finally goes out of bounds around the 32. So that's a gain of about 4 yards on that first down scramble, and we've got 10 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Mark him out closer to the 33, so let's give him 5 on the first down carry. Second down at 5. Got a trips look for the Owls to the top of your screen. Snap to Brown. He's going to fake the handoff. He's going to roll out to his left, throw it out there. Catch is made by Josh Thompson. Cuts it back across the field, and he's got some room out here. Makes a couple of moves against the quarterback. Spin move there. Finally gets inside the 40 down to the 38, and that will be the final play of the first quarter. So a good throw and catch and a good run by Josh Thompson after the catch, and he comes up a little bit hobbled. We have come to the end of one here at Williams Stadium with our score. The Keller Central Chargers 21, the Garland Owls nothing. Second quarter, and Josh Thompson comes up a little bit hobbled after that last catch.
It was a nice 28-yard gain there. Of course, most of that was done after the catch. Really just a short little pass there, and he just cut it all the way across the field, and that's exactly what they needed. You know, we're talking about getting some momentum going on offense, and you'll see here on the replay just a good job, just a quick little pass there, and you're going to see here he's going to cut down towards the bottom of your screen and come all the way through. Good job by the line there to block for him, and he takes it all the way into Central Territory for 28 yards.
So 1st and 10 at the 39 here. There's the snap. Fake handoff. Brown's got it. Tries to get outside, and boy, good job. And Central's doing a good job of keeping Brown in check here early in this ball game. No gain on the plays. He does get back to the line of scrimmage, but it will be 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, he's really not had a lot to do, but really they kept the whole offense in check. You know, that was a 28-yard gain there right before the end of the first quarter. They had 40 yards in the first quarter, so they had 12 yards before that one play. That was it. You know, as we said, Central had 191 yards, and so just the huge discrepancy rushing alone. Central has 142 yards in the first quarter. Garland had 2. And so really it's just Central's just completely dominated on defense.
Brown with the keeper again, and this time he will pick up the first down as he gets inside the 30, down to about the 28, so a gain of about 11 yards, and that should be enough to move the chains.
Down by for the defense.
Yeah, just a
First down, Garland.
good job there breaking the tackle, and like you said, enough to move the chains, and here they are. They've got some momentum finally going on offense, and that's exactly what they needed.
Snap to Brown. He's going to hand it off this time to number 19, Ray, who gets knocked backwards. I think they're going to give him momentum to the line of scrimmage, so it will be 2nd down and 10, but nothing doing on that first down carry.
Yeah, just ran into his own man, it looked like. Just kind of knocked him back.
Second down and 10. We are just underway in the second quarter here. The Chargers on top, 21-0. Al's trying to drive here and see if they can get some points on the board with a 2nd down and 10 at the Central 29. Snap to Brown, straight drop back, looking to throw it here. Pretty good protection. Now he's going to escape it, and he is going to be dropped for another loss. So a loss of 2 more. So the line initially held pretty well there, Rob, but Brown could not find an open receiver, and finally the Charger defense able to get to him.
Yeah, and again, the line did a good job there, but the problem is that his receivers just can't get open. It's a nice job by Central's secondary. You know, you can get all the time in the world, but if your receivers can't get open, then eventually it's going to break down. I mean, you cannot maintain a pocket for that long before you let someone through, and that's exactly what happened there. He just couldn't find anyone open.
3rd down and 12 here for the Owls. They've got to get to the 19 to pick up the first down. Brown looking to throw it. Here comes the pressure. He's in some trouble, and he's going to be dropped again. That unofficially, I think that's the 5th sack here of the ball game
Dropped in the backfield.
for the Chargers. It's going to be 4th down and long.
Yeah, and again, just trying to find an open receiver, and Central's just able to get through and just break that containment and take him down. But yeah, that is the 5th sack, Steve. And right as Garland got something going, offensively, they backed themselves up. They had 72 yards, and now they're back down to 40 after that sack. And so they're moving in the wrong direction as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, the offense still on the field, but they are not in any hurry to call a play, so they're going to let the play clock run down, probably call a timeout here, or maybe even take the penalty and punt it away.
Garland.
So there is the
first timeout of the half.
First timeout called, the first of the half. We'll take a quick break. 8:37 remaining in the half. Chargers on top, 21-0. Timeout. 4th down and about 20 for the Owls as Thompson on to kick it away. So a good drive there for a little bit. Oh, a nice job by Thompson to grab that one, and he gets the kick off. And it's going to take a Garland bounce inside the 15 and down at the 14-yard line where the Chargers will take over 1st and 10. And yeah, they had a little bit of a drive going that time, Rob, but then it just stalls as once again the Charger defense comes up strong.
Yes.
Was able to force a punt.
Pardon me. Yeah, that up until that drive, they didn't have any yardage. They managed to put close to 70 yards together, but unfortunately lost almost 30 due to the sacks and moving backwards. And so, just like that, they get something going positively on offense, and then they kind of shoot themselves in the foot and back themselves up. And so the one thing you got to say good at what Garland's done so far is the punt team has just been phenomenal.
Handoff up the middle for a short gain of maybe 2 yards.
Blackshear with the carry up the middle.
Approaching 8 minutes here in the half. 2nd down and 8. Robertson takes a snap, and he's going to hand it off up the middle once again. The Al defense there to stop him for a loss, I believe, of a yard. So through 2 plays here on this possession, Garland pretty good on defense. It's going to be 3rd down and 9 now for the Chargers.
Yeah, you can see there, good job by the defense. They weren't fooled by it. They were in fact expecting it and were able to swallow him up pretty quick and drop him for a loss. We'll see what they do on 3rd and long.
Yeah, you see the right tackle move that time, so that's going to back him up 5 more yards.
False start. 74. Open. 5-yard penalty. Repeat 3rd down.
So that 5-yard penalty will mark him back, or march him back, I should say, inside the 10. Set up a 3rd down and about 15 to go. There's a snap, and looking to throw it this time is Robertson. He throws it out. He's got a man out there, and that's going to be a 1st down catch.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Of course, where they're marking it, well, no, there he goes. I thought for a second maybe they were going to get a good call on where they marked it, but how you have 3rd and long and just number 5 sitting there right past the 1st down marker right by the sideline, and great job by the quarterback to put it right there where only he could catch it on the outside, but you know, it looked like you kind of had him backed up, maybe get him in a punting situation, and they were able to capitalize and get a 1st down.
It's a freshman receiver, DJ Graham, with that catch. Here's the throw on 1st down. The catch is made. Wide receiver screen and a gain of about 6. Out across the 30 to the 31. That time it was number 12 with the catch. Dane Hammett is a junior wide receiver for the Chargers, and nice gain there on 1st down.
If you're Garland's defense, you've got to just be worn out already. I mean, they've been on the field, it seems like a majority of the game. They got to be pretty tired.
Play action, the throw across the middle, catch is made by number 5, and he breaks the tackle still on his feet. Boy, nice run that time by DJ Graham, and he is going to be inside the 35 all the way down to the 31.
Boy, great run by Graham. He hits him right there in stride, and he's able to just, right after that initial contact, go another 10 yards after that. He thought he was going to go down, was able to spin his way around and pick up another 10.
So the Chargers moving once again. There's a snap, the fake handoff, the quick throw out to number 86, makes a nice sidestep, and he's going to pick up good yardage to about the 21. And that is going to be, I believe, another 1st down, depending on the spot. So number 86 with that catch.
Yep. Again, fake the handoff, quick throw there for about 1 or 2 yards. Let the wide receiver do the rest, and he's able to fight his way through that initial contact, pick up the 1st down. And Central 3rd and long, all the way deep in Garland's side of the field, and you thought, okay, good job, but boy.
There's a handoff to number 8, Blackshear. He's going to pick up good yards inside the 20, down to the 17-yard line.
And on the stop for the Al defense. Gain of 4. 2nd down.
He's had quite the game, too. Blackshear's got over 70 yards so far. Really, only a handful of carries.
There's a snap, another handoff to Blackshear. This time he is hit at the line. He keeps moving forward, however, and he's going to gain about 3 out of that. So a good job by that young man to keep those legs churning. And where it looked like he was going to be dropped for no gain, picks up 3.
And that's what's going to happen, you know, with this way they're doing the ball and moving the ball. You know, eventually Garland's defense being on the field this long, they're just going to wear down. And so what would have been maybe a 1 or 2 yard pickup early in the game, now he's getting 3 or 4 yards per carry on these right up the middle.
Sweep to the left side. He breaks a tackle. He is going to head to the end zone. That's a touchdown. A penalty flag is thrown, so that one may come back temporarily. Looks like a holding call going to be made. That was number 4 on the sweep that time. That was Zion Purvis, and officials talking about it here, but I believe that touchdown will be negated.
Yeah, we'll see what the call is, but Purvis had the touchdown earlier in the first quarter. Another nice run to the outside. He's got to be just kicking himself.
Holding. 14. Offense. 10-yard penalty. Repeat. Third down.
And that's what you see sometimes. The one of the wide receivers get the holding call downfield.
Gonna pick it up there. Yeah, right there. Boy, and that's unfortunate, too, if you're Central. It's a good break for Garland. I mean, 14 was holding there on the 2-yard line. So, you know, if he just let him tackle him, they would have been 1st and goal at the 2. But still, based on the yardage, it's still 3rd and short.
And 3rd down, about 2. And fake handoff, quarterback keeps it. He makes 2 moves, and, oh, he's going to be tripped up. A good tackle out there by number 83. That is Davion Jones, the sophomore, and it's going to be 4th down. And let's see what the Chargers elect to do here. Again, they already lead 21-0. It looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field.
I was going to say, pardon me, if he had cut it up the middle, it looked like he could have picked up that 1st down, but instead he was trying to go to the outside and try to get some more yardage. Didn't work.
And they draw Garland offside again. Here's the throw. They're going to get a 1st down by virtue of an offside call, so that is the 3rd 1st down that the Chargers have picked up because of an offside.
Offside. Defense. Number 21. 5-yard penalty. Result of the play. 1st down.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. You know, they've had a problem jumping, and this time, since they were in 3rd and short, it gives them the 1st down. So basically, they've got 4 shots now to score.
Defense. The 2nd time out of the half.
So the Owls called their 2nd time out of the half here. Coach Russell wants to talk about things, and we will take a break. 3:44 remaining in the half. Central on top, 21-0. Goal as we are back to action. The throw towards the end zone. He's got a wide open receiver. Oh, and he just can't come up with it. It's off his hand, and he was looking for Graham. Again, he is a freshman wide receiver for the Chargers. Here's a look at it.
Yeah, he had him there too. That was a great pass, and just a little out of the reach of his receiver's hand. Or else, like you said, that would have been another 6 on the board.
Second down goal. This time the handoff to number 8 up the middle, and he is going to be hit and dropped immediately. I believe, yeah, no gain on the play, so it's going to be 3rd and goal from the 9.
See what they opt to do here. We already saw they were a little further out on 3rd or 4th down. It looked like they were going to go for it before they got the call. And so we'll see what they do here. 3rd and long. Garland's defense so far has done a pretty good job of containing him.
Yeah, And this is a big play in this ball game with a 21-point deficit. They've got to hold him out of the end zone here. Here comes a blitz. He's hit as he throws, and pass falls incomplete. When they're lucky they didn't get an interference call there. It looked like there was some contact. And number 8, Blackshear looking for the call, but it does not come. So we'll set up 4th and goal, and it looks like the Chargers going to attempt a field goal.
Yeah, Steve, you're exactly right. I'm shocked that they didn't get the call because he was on him right there. But either way, it went in Garland's favor. So and it looks like Central's going to go ahead and try for the 3. I guess being up 3 scores already.
Yeah, 25-yard field goal attempt is up, and it is through the uprights, and that will extend the lead as that kick is good for number 84 Sutherland. So our new score with 2:45 remaining here in the half, the Central Chargers 24, the Garland Owls nothing. We'll be back after these messages. Bit of a moral victory there for the Owls as the Chargers had a 1st and goal at the 9 and had to settle for the field goal, a 25-yard field goal. They do, however, lead 24-0 over the Owls. And well, I tell you what, Rob, in this first half, the Chargers have had 3 drives that started inside their own 10, and they have come away with 17 points. So they've been able to drive the length of the field, albeit the last one resulted in a field goal, but they have done a well of a job here tonight against the Garland defense. As you see the kickoff drop it around the 10, it's going to be picked up around the 5-yard line, and boy, looking for some room is number 10, Bradley, still coming out of there, and finally he's going to be tackled by about 2 Charger defenders at around the 16-yard line.
Yeah, you're talking about Central being backed up and coming out with 17 points despite the bad field position. Garland's kind of been the opposite. They've had pretty great field position all night up until this. This is probably their worst starting field position, but before this particular start here, they've had great field position. They've been close to midfield, sometimes starting on the other side, and they haven't been able to capitalize on anything.
Yep. Yeah, really, you know, that opening possession for the Chargers where they threw, you know, on their first play the interception, and Garland not able to come away with points, and it's really been downhill since then. See if they can do anything here on offense before the end of the half. And what tripped up at the line of scrimmage is the running back number 4, Benzenhofer, and he falls forward for a gain of maybe 3 to the 20 as we approach 2 minutes remaining here in the half.
Yeah, and it would be great for Garland to put together a drive here, maybe close out the first half and just let their defense go into halftime with some room to breathe.
Yep, there's early movement. That's going to back the Owls up 5.
False start. 72. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Second down and 12 now after the penalty yardage marked off as we approach 2 minutes here in the half. Garland has 1 timeout remaining.
Timeout. Defense. Just the first timeout of that.
And the Chargers call a timeout, and they want to talk about some things here on the second down and 12, and we'll take a break with them. 1:57 remaining, 24-0 Central. 24-0. 1:56 remaining here in the half. Garland looking to get something going here on offense.
Just anything at this point.
Have a receiver isolated at the top there, but they bring somebody on him here, and Brown rolls out. He's got a lot of running room. There's a penalty flag coming, or a thrown, and that one will be coming back, and a big run by Josh Brown, but it will go for naught as the flag is thrown around the 15, and that one will come back for holding.
Yeah, great run by Josh Brown.
Hold it. 60, offense. 10-yard penalty. Repeat second down.
See if we can pick it up here where the hold is. Yep, right there on the left side of your screen. And unfortunately, negates that huge run by Brown.
Anytime you see a player get tackled like that, you can pretty much be assured they're going to get called for holding. So that will march him back 10 more, set up a second down at about 18.
They're so particular about that whole falling on him and laying on him. You know, what can you do?
That's an easy one to call for the officials. There's a snap, and Brown going to hand it off up the middle, and really no gain. It's going to set up third down and long once again. And let's see if the Chargers call a timeout here. And I think they have, as they
Timeout. Defense. The second timeout of that.
certainly sense that they can try to put more points on the board. Why don't we keep it here? It's 24-0 with 1:39. And boy, again, you know, you look at this home crowd here for the Owls, and you know they've got to be shocked, you know, coming out. You know, they lost last week to Bergner, but put 45 points on the board in doing so. They come out here in the first half, and they've got nothing.
Yeah, Steve. Central's put up 277 yards of offense. Garland's put up 36 as they continue to move backwards. And so here they are again, third and long. And not only are they struggling on offense, but you know, they're struggling to a team that's coming in 0-3, and they have looked terrible their first 3 games. But boy, they look all world against Garland tonight. And it's just, you know, we were talking before the game, or as the game was starting, how Garland's defense, like you said, struggled really last week, but their offense was really clicking. And this week, where Central is just, I don't know if they watched a lot of tape or if it's just an off night for Garland, but they have just been phenomenal on defense, because every time Garland seems to get any type of momentum, they back them up even further.
Back from timeout, third down and about 20 to go here. They've got to get to the 27. Let's see if they keep it conservative. They do, and you can bet Central's going to call their final timeout right here. Is this going to set up for fourth down and long? And the Chargers are going to try to get more points.
Defense. That's the last timeout of that.
So their third Charge timeout. We will take a break now. 24-0 Central. We'll be back after these messages. Now cheerleaders as we're back from timeout. That was Keller Central's final timeout of the half, but Garland facing a fourth down and about 16, and Josh Thompson stands inside the end zone here as he is ready to take this snap and get a punt away. And the Chargers looking to put more points on the board here before half. Kick is away, and it's off the side of Thompson's foot. It will take a Garland roll, but they're still going to have great field position on this one. They're going to start at the Garland 40, and only 40 yards to go here. And 1:17 remaining. So we said it on the last possession. We'll have to say it again. If Garland wants any shot at this ball game at this point, they have got to make a defensive stand right here. And they can put up some points offensively, but they can't afford to give up too many more as we approach halftime here at Williams Stadium. 1:17 remaining. Again, Central with no timeouts. There's a snap. Robertson looking to throw it. Here comes a little bit of pressure, trying to escape it. And he is going to take a loss, and that will roll clock. And they cannot stop it here, and that's a sack for number 12 of the Owls. There's a look at the young man right there. Cameron Jones, a good play, and the clock continues to run as we are inside of a minute to go. Chargers set. There's the snap. Some time this time. Now the pressure comes. He's going to try to run, and Robertson does go out of bounds this time after a short gain of 2.
Yeah, and at this point, if you're Garland, just keep this up. You know, Central doesn't want to turn the ball over, so it seems to be that they're not going to take any chances by throwing the ball downfield. And so Garland's secondary, as long as they keep holding up their coverage back there, it looks like they might be able to escape this first half just down by 24.
So 3rd down and 16 coming up right here. There's a snap. 5-step drop. Quarterback Robertson in trouble once again. Escapes it, throws it, catch is made, and that's going to be, I believe, a 1st down. Depends on the mark here. Yeah, he's going to be about a yard short. You're right, Rob.
But I think that was a lucky break for Garland, because it looked like he got to the 1st down marker there. We'll see here on the replay, and it's hard to say. It's a good job there on the shot, but hard to say from that angle. But either way, it's going to be 4th and short.
Got an injured player down for Garland. I think that's number 82 for the Owls, Sheldrick Davis. Trainer's taking a look at him right now. Hopefully he will be okay. Didn't see what happened there, but that was right around where the tackle was made. Boy, 3rd down and 15, Rob, and they are able to pick up 14 as you see Davis up on his feet and walking off to the sideline.
Yeah, Steve, that's good to see him up, but yeah, going to what you said, I mean, that's kind of been the story of this first half. Garland will have him in a 3rd and long situation. We've seen it repeatedly that they've either scrambled out and had a nice pass play to just barely get a 1st down, or a big run, and so they've been able to get out of these long yardage situations.
Handoff coming to the right. That's going to be a 1st down, and the tackle made.
More importantly, it stops the clock just briefly with the 1st down here, so Central hurrying to get reset. They do a pretty good job there with 19 seconds and no timeouts.
Yeah, they spiked the ball there. They clocked the ball. So we've got 15.9 remaining here in the half, and if you're Garland, just don't let anybody get behind you at this point.
Yeah, exactly right, Steve. You know, you've got time on your side here. 15 seconds. Central doesn't have any timeouts. So the name of the game is, if you want to let them get a pass, go for it, but just keep them out of the end zone, you know, because they're going to eventually run out of time. It's going to be hard for them to reset and clock that ball each time. So that's exactly right. Just make sure. It's almost like a prevent defense is really what I would imagine you'd want to run here. Just keep them out of the end zone with this least amount of time.
There's a snap. Robertson looking to throw it. Here comes pressure. He's going to escape it. He's going to run. Penalty flag comes out. Robertson goes out of bounds at around the 13. We will check the flag here. And this may be a holding call against the Owls. And if it is, they will decline that penalty, you would think, and take that 1st and 10 at the 13. Still no signal yet.
Holding. Defense. Have this to the goal. 1st down.
So the holding call is called against Garland. And the Chargers definitely now in field goal range. Now the only question is, are they going to take a shot at the end zone here, or if they go ahead and kick it with 8 seconds remaining? Again, they have no timeout, so if anything happens in the field of play that's not a touchdown, it will end the half. But they are going to keep the offense out here. They're going to take a shot, it appears, to the end zone.
Boy, that's an interesting decision. I guess they figure they could do a real quick one here.
Timeout. Defense.
So Garland's going to take their final timeout and discuss some things here. We'll take a quick break with them. Our score 24-0, 8 seconds remaining in the half.
Timeout. Defense. The last.
Play here. We've got a first and goal, 8 seconds remaining for the Chargers. Garland's got to keep him out of the end zone. They're going to take a shot, you would think here. There's the throw. Oh my gosh, that would have been 6 the other way.
Davion Jones, again, number 83. He's the one who had the interception in the first quarter. And you're exactly right. If he held on to that, that would have been 6 points, because he would have taken that all the way down. So that was a risky play on Central's part to even try that. So they're making a smart move here and just kick the field goal.
Yeah, with 4 seconds, you have to at this point. It's going to be a 24-yard attempt. He's already hit a 25-yarder. This one from the right hash. There's the snap and hold. The kick is up. It looks good, and it is good. So we have come to the end of the first half here at Williams Stadium. A dominant first half for Keller Central as they lead the Garland Owls 24-0, or pardon me, 27-0. We'll be back after these messages on GRSTV.
Hey, outfield.
Back at halftime at Williams Stadium, our halftime score, the Central Chargers 27, the Garland Owls nothing. Now sit back and enjoy a halftime performance by the award-winning Dashing Devs, followed by the Garland High School Mighty Owl Band.
Ladies and gentlemen, Garland High School is proud to present the 2016-2017 award-winning Dashing Devs. Senior Lieutenant Relly Montalon Ladies and gentlemen, Garland High School is proud to present for your enjoyment this evening the Mighty Owl Band. Tonight, the Mighty Owl Band will play the first movement of this year's UIL show, Winter, arranged by Jer Klarfeld, featuring music from Russian Christmas music, composed by Alfred Reed, and Concerto No. 4 in F minor by Antonio Vivaldi, as well as Ice Dance by Danny Elfman. Outstanding musicians for the mob this week are Lucas Dieskey and Rebecca Velasquez on clarinets. Ladies and gentlemen, we proudly present to you the Mighty Owl Band.
We are set to get the third quarter underway here at Williams Stadium. It is a deep kick, going to come down to about the 8-yard line. This is returnable. Boy, pretty good hole up here. Central still running and finally taken down at about the, well, a little bit of a push there. They're going to get all the way out to the 37-yard line. So a good return there by the Central Chargers. And here's some highlights from the first half. Play in the game right there. Should have been for the Owls and not able to do anything with it. Here's the big run by Blackshear. Big play there for the Chargers, and well, here's that big touchdown run.
And unfortunately, all these highlights as we're seeing are on the Central side of it. Garland had a couple plays, but for the most part, you see here, that's one of the better plays they had that first half. But for the most part, it really went Central's way.
Boy, big run here for Central. And this is trouble, and that is going to be a touchdown run. A long run for number 4, Zion Purvis, and that extends the leads for the Chargers.
Yeah, that was a 63-yard run there by number 4, Zion Purvis. He had 83 yards in the first half, so that puts him at 146 yards on 6 carries and 2 touchdowns. He almost had a third touchdown that got called back because of that hold in the first half, but you'll see here just a great couple moves there by Purvis, and all of a sudden the second half picks up right where it left off.
Yeah, sure did. The extra point is good, and only 30 seconds into the third, the Chargers with another score, our new score, 34-0, Keller Central. We'll be back after these messages. As we get back to live action, Zion Purvis and a long touchdown run. Just a sweep to the right, nothing fancy, and good blocking.
Yeah, Stephen, I said he had 6 carries. That was his 7th carry, 146 yards. He's averaging close to 21 yards per carry, 2 touchdowns. Again, should have had a third, but got called back because of holding. He's had a heck of a game so far. We just started the second quarter.
Bradley with the return. He's going to get out to the 25.
Second half, not second quarter. Looking at the stats real quick now. Of course, this takes into account the big run, but Central has 368 total yards. Garland 47. Big difference. Central has 16 first downs to Garland's 5, and really just the bit where it stands out is on the ground. Central has 235 yards rushing to Garland 9. Garland's leading rusher is Josh Brown, 7 carries for only 13 yards. Also 2 of 4 for 38 yards through the air.
Boy, another low snap, and Brown trying to keep it himself. He's in a lot of trouble. He's going to go down for another loss, a loss of 1. He faked the handoff, tried to keep it to the right side, and again, the Charger defense is just not fooled tonight.
Boy, they are not. They've been all over, just swarming. We've seen more plays go negative, it seems, when Garland tries to drop back and pass it or even hold and run, but Brown's just been swarmed every time he goes back there, and Central's just been all over the place.
Brown rolling to his right and throws it to Bradley, who was open but cannot hang on to it. And we'll set up a 3rd down and 11. Boy, so you get an open receiver that time and a good throw from Brown, and boy, Bradley just not able to hang on to it. And Garland with another 3rd down and long here, 3rd and 11. They've got to get to the 35-yard line to pick up a 1st down. This is where Central's been able to just bring pressure, and a flag is out and the throw comes, but the play
Flags on the play.
does not happen. They may get the Owls for movement here. Sorry, Rob, it is indeed a false start penalty against the Owls. That's going to back them up 5 more, set up a 3rd down and 16.
Steve, that's their 7th penalty of the game here early in the 3rd quarter. Of course, Central has 6 as well. In fact, they've had more penalty yardage than Garland, but it seems that Garland's really come at crucial points in the game where they've had a chance to capitalize, but instead, again, they're moving backwards here, putting themselves in another 3rd and long.
Third down and 16. See if Garland can do anything here on this play. Josh Brown back to pass. Here comes a lot of pressure once again. He escapes it. Now he's got some room out here, picks up a block. He will have the 1st down and more across midfield, and finally goes out of bounds around the 40. So a big run there by Josh Brown. And well, I don't know how he escaped the pressure that time, as it looked like they were going to have him for another loss.
Yeah, you're going to see here on the replay, Steve, they came through. Again, they broke through that line, and how he slipped through that 1-2 tackles. Great block there on that one to spring him free, and that's really what got him the 1st down there. But he was able to slip a couple tackles, but looked like he should have been dropped in the backfield.
So 1st and 10 in Charger territory at the 40. There's a snap. The handoff goes up the middle, this time to number 29, still pushing forward, and a nice gain there on 1st down for Felipe Zamora. As Zamora comes out of the game after that carry, and gain of close to 4 on the play. 2nd down and 6.
3 on that play. 2nd down and 6.
Just underway here in the 3rd quarter. The Chargers on top 34-0. There's a snap. Brown looking to hand it off. Now he pulls it down. He throws it. Looking for Thompson. And just a little too far out of bounds. Pass is incomplete. It will be 3rd down and 7.
So another big 3rd down play. Garland struggled with that. Had the nice run just a minute ago. See what they're able to do here.
Third down here. 3rd and 7. They've got to get to the 30-yard line. There's a snap. Brown looking to run it, and he is in trouble. He's going to go down for another loss. The Owls' offensive line has not been able to control this defensive line of the Chargers. That's going to be a loss of about 8. And the Owls bring the punt unit back on the field.
Yep, we've seen that repeatedly throughout the game where he just doesn't have a chance. Keller's just able to, or pardon me, Central is just able to bust through and get back there in the backfield, and he's been dropped 6 or 7 times at least. And just, again, here we are in a long yardage situation. They're going to have to punt the ball.
Flag on the play.
A little bit of a delay here as there is a call made, and that penalty is going to go against Garland for illegal substitution. That's going to back him up even further. And boy, this game is early in the 3rd, but it's going from bad to worse.
Yeah, it really is. And if you're a Garland fan, you just got to be stunned that you're down by 34 here early in the 3rd quarter, and just completely being outplayed on both sides of the ball.
Here's a snap. Josh Thompson. A little bit of pressure, but he gets the kick away. Boy, that is a high kick, not very deep, and it's going to take a Garland roll down at about the 27. And so the Chargers back on offense, and they've got a comfortable 34-0 lead.
That's the Chargers. 27-yard line. That's where their offense will take over. 1st down.
The Owls started out the season with a big win over Irving MacArthur, 22-14, started 1-0, and that second game they played Mesquite, and although they lost, it was only by 7 points, 41-34, and they felt pretty good about it. I thought they had a chance to perhaps win that game as you see the pitch come out, and here's another big run down the sideline. And Blackshear finally tackled it around the 31. There is a penalty flag out here, so we'll see if that one's coming back. It is going to be a holding call against the Chargers, and that will negate that big run. And as I was mentioning, as they bring this play back, they lost by a touchdown to Mesquite, but felt like that they had a shot at that game. And then, of course, last week against Bergner, they lost that game by 10, but there was a touchdown call late that was controversial for Bergner, as the Owls felt on that fourth down that it was a touchdown throw out of bounds, but the official said it was an inbounds touchdown throw that gave that 10-point cushion. The Owls went on to lose by 10, and anyway, my point being is, Garland, was really just a couple plays from being 3-0 at this point, and so, coming in at 1-2 and needing a big showing here tonight against Keller Central before district, this is not what they wanted to do, and certainly if they cannot come back here, have the big comeback, they're going to be 1-3 going into district play, and that is not a good sign for Garland.
Yeah, Steve, you're right. Those games were all close, and I guess the thing they had in common was that, the offense, they were able to move the ball offensively. They struggled defensively in each of those. You see on the replay, just a little pitch out, able to kind of push away. But Garland struggled defensively in all three of those games, giving up some big yardage to each of their opponents. But what happened on the other side of the ball is what kept them in there and made them close. But the difference here is they come in against this 0-3 Central team, and they can't move the ball. So yeah, they're giving up yardage like what they've done the first three games. Giving up some big points, but the difference is they've only got 47 yards of total offense so far, and that's where they've really struggled. And whether it's just an off night or Central just really matches up well with them, or whether they just really schemed well coming into this defensively, but that's been the biggest piece that's missing for Garland so far tonight.
Second down and 5 for the Chargers. They're going to hand it off, fake the handoff. Quarterback going to keep it around the right side. He's got some pretty good running room. Boy, nice tackle by number 11, John Anthony Person. Comes off the block, makes the tackle, and he's going to be short of the first down. A gain of only 3, as it looked like he was going to have big yardage.
Yeah, that was a big tackle coming in there. And comes off his block and just, boom, takes him out right there. Prevents him from getting the first down, so puts him here in a third down situation. Hopefully they get the ball back.
Third down and 2. Snap to Robertson. He is going to hand it off this time. The same play to the right side, and this is going to be big yardage. Boy, drugged down is Blackshear. Blackshear looking for a flag there for a face mask, but it does not come. But he has plenty of yardage for the first down, and it seems like anytime they need to pick up big yards, they just run that sweep to either side, and they're able to pick it up easily.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Purvis, we talked about him. He's got 146 yards, 2 touchdowns. Blackshear just carried the ball. He's over 100 yards on the ground. He's got 105 before that carry and a touchdown. So they've got 200-yard rushers already midway through the third quarter.
There's a snap, the handoff. Here's that sweep to the left side. This time able to come off the block was number 14. Slowed him up just enough. It was Adi Delgado that really made the play that time, and a short gain of only about 2 yards that time for number 4, Purvis.
That stop for the defense. Gain of 2 on the play. Second
down. Midway through the third quarter, the Chargers on top of the Owls, 34-0. Second down and 8. Ball at the Owl 39-yard line. Penalty flags come up as maybe had a false start there called against the Chargers. And we'll back them up 5 yards.
false start against the offense.
Second down 14. There's the snap, the fake handoff, the quick throw out to number 12. Boy, gets a good block downfield and then tripped up.
I don't know how he even stayed in bounds that long, but
Yeah, I don't think he did, as they're going to mark him back at the 36. So gain of about 8 yards on the play, sets up a 3rd down and 6.
say that was impressive. He almost made it to the first down marker. It looked like he stayed in, but yeah, they marked it back there. Thought that would have been an incredible catching along the sideline there if he had stayed in.
There's a snap to Robertson, fakes the handoff, looking to throw, throws it across the slant. Oh, and in and out of the hands of number 22, Matt Simmons. The play was there, but Simmons not able to hold on to it, and it's going to set up a 4th down.
Yeah, that was a fortunate break for Garland. You're going to see here, great pass there by the quarterback, just boom, hits him right there, and you know that he wants that back because it hit him right square in the hands and just not able to hold on to it.
The Chargers may be going for it now. The quarterback drops back. He's going to punt it, because you see so many teams do nowadays, and he kicks it out of bounds, and Owls will take over 1st and 10. See where they're going to mark the balls. Linesman going to walk up here. He's across the 10 and stops right around the 13.5-yard line. So kick for the quarterback Robertson. The defense comes back on the field, and the Owls back on offense, and need to get something going here. They trail by 34. It's 34-0. And again, as you've mentioned, Rob, the offense just not able to do anything. They're still not even at 100 total yards of offense yet.
Congratulations.
And really, most of their offense has come on 2 plays, a run by Josh Brown, the quarterback, and a throw out to Josh Thompson. And that's really about all the offense they've had in this ball game.
Yeah, you're exactly right. It was that 28-yard pass to Thompson to close out that first half, or I guess the first quarter, that big play by him, and then really the run by the quarterback. But other than that, they haven't done anything.
Yeah, that's been about it. Benzenoffer, boy, not down. A good run for that young man. So he's going to have a nice gain out to the 28-yard line. That's a pickup of about 15, and that will move the chains.
That's good effort there, after the initial hit, to be cognizant that your knees aren't down and that you can keep going. It looked like Central kind of just thought, oh, okay, well, we tackled him, so we should be good, but not really paying attention to it, so that was impressive.
There's a snap. Brown with the handoff to number 19. Tries to kick it outside, still on his feet, and finally tackled. So a lot of running and not much yardage. As a matter of fact, no yardage. They're going to say no gain. A penalty flag comes out late. It was number 19, Rock Rea, with the carry. See what the call is here. Got an unsportsmanlike against the Chargers. So that will be a 15-yard penalty, an automatic 1st down for Garland.
Flags on the play.
See if we can pick it up. You're going to see Ray right here spun down, and he is going to be tackled, and not sure exactly where the penalty took place, but here comes the flag out late. 15 yards. The Owls with the ball at their own 43. Snap to Brown. Another low snap. The handoff comes, and boy, he gets tripped up in a hurry. I believe that was number 27 that time with the carry, Will Washington, and he gets nothing, maybe half a yard. And look at Washington on your screen.
Worthy in on the stop for the Chargers defense.
At some point, I know you're down by 34, but at some point you got to think that if they want to try to come back, they're going to have to kind of speed things up, because they've seen how their defense has struggled against Central's offense. So it just seems to be that Garland's not in a hurry at all. They're sitting here and just letting the time run off the clock, as if they're just kind of conceding the fact that they don't want to give the ball back to Central's offense, but really they need to worry about scoring themselves.
There's the throw and catch completed to Bradley, his first catch of the game, and he is going to be marked down at midfield. So it's going to set up a 3rd down and about 3 yards needed for the 1st down.
3rd down 3 for the Owls.
So here, just a quick pass out. Nice job. Try to stop and change direction, but just couldn't do it before everybody else there came and brought him down.
Big third down play here for the Owls. Play clock down to 5. Split backs in the backfield. Brown rolls to his right, looking to throw it. He's going to try to tuck it and run, and that's a mistake as he escapes pressure. Still loose. Gets a block, and he is going to, I believe, have the first down. There is a penalty flag, though, so that's going to be probably an illegal block in the back.
Yeah, that's the problem. Anytime you see someone running around that long in the backfield like that, you're going to come up with a penalty 9 times out of 10 just because it's hard to have everybody just on the up and up, not even intentionally doing something like a block in the back or a hold, but when you're running around back and forth like that, it's going to happen, and that's exactly what he did here. He did a good job trying to keep the play alive, but just a little too long, and eventually the penalty caught up with them. What would have been a first down, now they're at 3rd down and looks like 13.
Well, I tell you what, we saw the penalty just a moment ago on your screen, and that was one of those that, a little iffy on that, and Garland did not get the benefit of the doubt. So 3rd down and 13, Brown looking to run it again. He's got some room out here, and he is going to have the first down and go out of bounds. This time, no penalty flags, so enough to move the chains on the scramble by Brown.
Yeah, you'll see here, just held it and just kept it himself, and he's kind of find something that they found something that's working here, and that's just him hold the ball and try to do something with it, because everything else they've tried has really not done anything for him.
1st and 10 at the 45 of Central. Fake handoff, the throw to Bradley. He drops another one. That time the slant route was there, but Bradley not able to hold on. So the pass incomplete. 2nd down and 10 coming up. Brown straight drop back this time. Here comes pressure. He is hit, and he is going to be thrown down for another loss.
That's got to be number 7 or 8, I think, Steve, so far, where they've just been able to bust right through the line. You'll see here he comes around at number 7 there for Central. Jeff Howe, the senior defensive end there, was able to hold on to him and bring him down.
Yeah, he just came off the end untouched, and another 3rd and long here for Garland. They've got to get to the 35 to pick up a first down. 3rd and 16. There's a snap, and Central just bringing folks again. Here comes the pressure. He escapes at a penalty flag. We're going to get another holding call against the Owls. It won't matter as Brown gets pulled down for a loss of about 6, and a penalty flag comes out again.
That one might have been on Central there for a late hit. Hard to say.
Yeah, the first one's definitely a holding against the Owls. It's just a matter of what the second one is. There's your holding call against Garland. And you are going to get a dead ball personal foul, as you said, Rob, against the Chargers. So they're going to mark the 10 yards off for holding, and then they'll come back the other way for 15 on the personal foul. And if the personal foul is a dead ball variety or after the play, it should set up an automatic first, and I believe it did. So 1st and 10 for Garland, and that is a break for them as they were going to have 4th down and long. So a 1st and 10 at the 46 now of Central.
Moving in the right direction on this drive. Again, they need to get some sense of urgency here. You got a minute and a half left in the 3rd quarter, and you're down by, 5 scores.
Quick throw to Josh Thompson, who makes the catch. Cuts it out to the outside and still on his feet. And then gets knocked down at around the 41, maybe even the 42. So the throw and the long run is going to net only about 4 yards.
Yeah, just a little pass out there. Good job to bring it down. He did a lot of running, a lot of moving there to get 4 yards, but able to pick up some yardage. Looks like we got an injured Al there on the field.
Yeah, injury timeout, but they're going to get him up right now. It's number 19, Rock Rea.
Give him a hand down there.
He's able to come off the field.
Second down 5 for the Owls.
They actually marked the ball around the 41, so it is going to be a 5-yard pickup on that first down reception. So second down and 5 needed here for the first down as we are at the 1-minute mark of the third quarter. It's been all Chargers here in this game, 34-0. There's a snap to Brown and fake handoff. The throw and the catch is made this time by Bradley. Able to hold on for the first down, a gain of 6.
Yeah, Garland able to put together a nice little drive here as we're getting ready to the end of the third quarter. Just a little quick pass there, enough to pick up the first down. But, you know, so far you're right, it has been all Central. They've got over 400 yards of offense. Of course, it looked like it's going to be a lot more. They were right at 200 at the end of the first quarter. So Garland's defense has done some tightening up since then.
Well, that was a good throw on first down to Josh Thompson, and the sure-handed Thompson usually comes away with those, but this one off his hands, and that's one of the better throws of the game here for Josh Brown. Watch this one.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in his face too as he drops it off, and then right there and just maybe a little behind him, but still right there where he probably could have caught it and probably wishes he had a second chance, because given a second chance probably would have brought that down in. That would have been a first and goal situation for Garland and really giving them an opportunity to put some points on the board here before the end of the third quarter.
Second down 10, there's a snap. This time the handoff goes to number 29. And a gain of about 4 yards, and let's see if that's the final play of the third quarter. That was Philippe Zamora with the carry. We're down to 10 seconds, and yeah, I believe Coach Russell going to let the clock wind down, and we will come to the end of 3 here at Williams Stadium. Again, it has been all Keller Central. They have been very impressive tonight as their defense has held Garland in check. Our score at the end of 3, the Keller Central Chargers 34, the Garland Owls nothing. We'll be back after these messages. Back for the start of the fourth quarter. The Chargers on top of the Owls, 34-0, as we have the final quarter left here of the non-district schedule. Next week, of course, starts district play, and Garland Owls will face off against Name and Forest next week for their district opener. Again, unless they have a miraculous comeback here in the fourth quarter, they will go into district play at 1-3, something, again, the Owls not accustomed to. And boy, it's going to be tough sledding in this district. You've got some pretty good teams this year in Rowlett and Saxe, both at 3-0 coming into tonight's game. Lakeview at 2-1. All 3 of those teams are ranked in the area, so you've got those 3 to contend with.
Brown rolls out to the right side.
As you see Brown throw the ball, and well, he got hit as he threw it. He was looking for Thompson, but pass falls incomplete. It's going to be 4th down, and I would assume the Owls going to go for it here. 4th down and 7 at the Central 31. And again, you've got Rowlett, Saxe, and Lakeview all looking pretty good coming into district play. So it's, you know, if it holds true to what we've seen so far in the non-district, it looks like those three are going to make the playoffs, or certainly be, you know, favorites to make the playoffs. Let's say it that way. And may come down to that fourth playoff spot. Who's going to fight for that? As you see the throw out to Thompson, and boy, he's got to break tackles, and he does enough to get the first down. Another penalty for probably a late hit, and Thompson looks like he's in a bit of distress.
Well, yeah, he sure does, Steve. That's not good. They're pounding on the turf like that.
Boy, and that looked like he was reaching for his knee, and that's, you know, of course, arguably the Owls' best player, and they cannot afford to lose him.
And let's see on the replay there. Great job of picking that up off the ground, basically. And ooh, yeah, you're right. Or maybe it's ankle even, but they hit him low there, and my guess is that's where the flag came in, because he was out of bounds when they came down on it, but he's definitely in a lot of pain.
He's going to get up on his feet right now, but he is definitely
Let's give him a hand out there.
in some pain, as you see him not putting much weight on at all. Again, as I mentioned, you know, arguably the most talented player on this Owl team, and well, that would be a huge loss if he's out for any amount of time whatsoever. 1st and 10 on the good run and the penalty. So 1st and 10 at the 11, and the Owls threaten here really for the first time in the game. Brown keeps it to the left side, trying to outrun Central players, and a good tackle out there by one of the linebackers after a gain of about 4, maybe 5 for Brown. Marking down around the 7, so it's giving 4 on the carry. It's going to be 2nd down and 6. Now the Owls can get a first down inside the 1.
2nd down and 6.
The good thing about this is it's just been a great drive. It's been a long one. I don't know exactly when in the 3rd quarter it started, but you know, it's been a 3 or 4 minute drive at least. They've really moved the ball well.
And that goes inside to number 29 that time, Philippe Zamora. And he's going to be down to the 5-yard line, and now we have a Charger slow getting up. He is up on his feet, but he's going to come off to the sideline. It's going to be 3rd down and about 4. Again, they can get a first down inside the 1. Snap to Brown, another low snap. He's looking. He throws to the back of the end zone, and the catch is made for the touchdown, and Garland is on the board.
Just way to cap off a great drive on offense. You know, it took considerable time off the clock, but they were able to finally just move it down, get out of their own way, avoid some penalties. You'll see here just a perfect pass, perfectly timed from Josh Brown to Bradley there in the back of the end zone, just where he could catch it. Great hookup, and Garland's finally on the board.
Extra point attempt coming up here. The kick is up, and it splits the uprights. It is good. Our new score in the game here at Williams Stadium with 10:26 remaining. The Keller Central Chargers 34, the Garland Owls 7. We'll be back after these messages. Back after the touchdown throw and catch from Josh Brown to Navahe Bradley. And there's a look at Bradley. Boy, Bradley's had an interesting night tonight. Again, one of the sure-handed receivers for the Owls. He's dropped a couple tonight that were right in his hands, but comes up with the big touchdown reception there. Gets the Owls on the board. Chargers still on top 34-7 as we are just underway here in the fourth quarter. And the kick by Chavez is up, and a fair catch called for and made by the Chargers, so they will start 1st and 10 from their own 24.
The good thing is that because that drive took so long, that Garland's defense really had some time to rest. Of course, we have an injured Al now on the ground there. Is that number 19?
Yeah, appears to be Rock Ray again. Appears to be in a little bit of discomfort. Taking a look at the sideline at number 5, Josh Thompson, too. He's got the shoulder pads off, so certainly we will not expect to see him back tonight. Looks like his evening is over as they get Ray up to his feet. Appears to be holding his left hip.
Well, yeah, he sure is. He looks like he's in a lot of pain. I mean, it's good to see he's walking on his own, but boy, he sure is favoring that. Look at pain on his face there. You can see behind that helmet. Hopefully he's okay.
Yeah, hip injuries are not fun, certainly, and he does look to be in a lot of pain as he's headed towards the bench. 1st and 10 for the Chargers. There's the snap. Robertson going to hand it off here. Trying to come to the right side is Brashear. He's still on his feet. And Blackshear is able to pick up about 3 on the carry. Mark him out at around the 26-yard line, so let's give him 2 on the carry. So that time Blackshear bottled up just a little bit.
2nd down, Chargers.
Of course, the clock would be the biggest enemy for Garland. At this point in the game, you got a little over 10 minutes left in the game and a long way to go.
Boy, handoff right up the middle this time to Blackshear. He's able to pick up the 1st down. He's going to gain about 10 out across the 35 to the 36.
It's a heck of a game. Both of the running backs, Purvis and number 8, Blackshear, both of them well over 100 yards and just pretty much had their way so far with the Garland defense tonight.
First and 10. There's the snap. Another handoff right up the middle, and boy, hurdles an Al defender and gets to the 40 for a gain of 4. Another nice run there by Blackshear. More importantly for the Chargers, it keeps the ball, or pardon me, the clock moving.
Yeah, and I would be really surprised to see them put the ball in the air. With the success they've had on the ground so far tonight, they've got close to 300 yards rushing. I imagine we're just going to see a lot of this handing off and seeing what they pick up. Another offsides for Garland.
Yeah, free play there, but the quarterback just going to throw it out of bounds, and I think you're right, Robinson thinks it's going to be another offside call. There it is. So that'll move him a little bit closer to the 1st down. So it'll set up a 2nd down and 1 after the penalty yardage is marked off.
Penalty is against the Owls, offsides. Brings up a 2nd and 1 for Central.
Second down and 1 as we approach 9 minutes remaining. The handoff to Blackshear up the middle, and he's going to be able, I believe, to fall forward for the 1st down. Looks like they're marking him right on the sticks, but he is able to move the chains. So a yard on the carry for Blackshear. Snap to Robertson. Handed off to Blackshear again. This time 3 Owls converge on him, and a loss on the play of about 3 yards. And but there haven't been many of those tonight.
There sure hadn't, especially, I mean, on this side of the ball, there hadn't been When Garland's had the ball on offense, that's been a lot of it, but that's really the first time that Garland's defense has been able to swarm back there and drop them for a loss. It seems that each time they've had the ball, they've been able to move it forward. Maybe not always converting with the score each time, but not with these big losses. So that was a good job by the defense there to finally get a loss in the backfield.
Loss of 3, second down and 13 now for the Owls. Pardon me, for the Chargers. There's the snap, fake the handoff, or pardon me, it is a handoff to number 4. That is Purvis, and he goes nowhere. Gains maybe 2 yards close to the original line of scrimmage. It'll be 3rd down and 11. And number 25 right there on your screen for the Owls, able to make the tackle. That is Evan Gonzalez.
Yeah, but again, even in a 2nd and long situation, they chose just to hand it off. Because again, time is their friend. By judging the size of the crowd in the stands, they need all the friends they can get, Steve.
There's a snap, 3rd down. Looking to throw this time is the quarterback, Robertson. He's being flushed out. He's going to throw it out of bounds. Just throws it away. So it will set up a 4th down, and the Owl defense is held. I would imagine we'll see the Chargers bring on the punt team. So we've got just a little over 7 minutes remaining here in the game. Chargers comfortably on top by 27. Take you back to the end of the first half as well, and if you remember, it was a 24-0 lead for the Chargers, and 8 seconds remaining on the clock, and one of the Owl defenders stepped in front of a pass, and if he would have been able to hold on to it, would have gone back the other way. We would have had a 24-7 potential halftime score instead. As you see, Bradley fumble the punt, but is able to fall on it, and the Owls will take it for first and 10. So instead of a perhaps a 24-7 game and a little bit of momentum for the Owls going into halftime, of course, he was not able to hold on to it, and the field goal then for the Chargers increased the lead to 27-0.
Now, I will say that whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they gave up the score to them to start the 3rd quarter, but really they tightened up a bit, and so
it's 30 seconds into the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, exactly. And so, since then they've held them scoreless, which has been good because they were giving up a lot of points there throughout the first half.
And off to number 29, Zamora, to the left, around the left end, and a gain of about 2 yards. Pretty big tackle right there for the Chargers. Clock continues to run. I think both teams content now to just run some plays here and finish off the non-district schedule, get ready for district. As you've mentioned several times, Rob, Garland not in any type of a hurry, so don't want to say they're giving up at this point, but certainly they're just going to run their offense. And
well, that's part of the benefit of a pre-district game. You can kind of use these as a warm-up, and so what you don't want, we've already had a couple people go down with injuries. Not necessarily serious, but Josh Thompson, one of their better players, we saw him grabbing his knee or ankle. Rock Rea, who's had a pretty decent game, we saw him holding his hip, and so it could be that Garland at this point is thinking, okay, let's be conservative, let's keep our guys healthy, because the real games matter starting next week with their crosstown rival, South Garland. Name it for us, the other crosstown rival.
3rd down and 7. Brown under pressure once again, trying to get out of the way, and he's going to take a hit out of bounds.
The flag on that, Steve. It looked like they made contact right as he was out of bounds. I thought for sure that was going to be a late hit. We'll see if we can see here on replay. Maybe the hit started before he was out, but I guess it did a little bit. That was a good shot there on the replay, so I stand corrected.
But once again, a loss of yardage for the Owls sets up a 4th down, and of course Josh Thompson is the punter for Garland, so going to bring in number 42, Joshua Chavez. He is the place kicker. He will punt on this 4th down and 12.
Garland set to punt.
another low snap, and he is going to be hit and dropped at the 2. So the Chargers, and here comes a penalty flag, as I think they're going to get an unnecessary roughness against the punter as well. Looked like he threw the football at one of the Charger players. He was upset about, I guess, the way he was hit.
Yeah, Steve, he needs to be talked to, whether it's that or unsportsmanlike or whatever, but as soon as he got hit, he got up and he was angry and threw the ball.
Yeah, there's your unsportsmanlike call, so that's going to move it half the distance to the goal, and the Chargers have a 1st and goal here at about the 3-yard line. Well, we have seen some low snaps tonight. That's another one.
You'll see here, not really a dirty hit or anything like that. I mean, it was just dropped the ball, got hit, and I guess it just didn't sit well with him. And so made the unfortunate mistake there to throw the ball. Not that it really mattered. I mean, whether you're on the 3.5-yard line or the 2-yard line, either way, Central's going to have 1st and goal.
1st and goal, as you see the second unit out there for the Chargers, as the new quarterback on the field is number 13, is Anton Willis. May have a timeout called here by the Owls. And we do so. We'll take a quick break with them. Our score, 5:29 remaining in the game. The Central Chargers 34, the Garland Owls 7. Handoff coming to the left side and hit at the 1. Is he going to get there? He does. That is a touchdown for the Chargers. Once again, number 4, Zion Purvis with the carry.
3rd touchdown of the game. We'll see here on the replay. Just, not a lot of anything fancy to it. Just handoff and a couple yards in. He did get some initial contact there right before the goal line. Was able to fight through it.
Extra point attempt coming up here by the Chargers. It's number 85 on to attempt it. Dylan Durking, and kick is up. It looks good. It is good, and our new score, the Central Chargers 41, the Garland Owls 7. We'll keep it here. So we've talked about next week starts district play, and of course the big news of the offseason was the realignment, and of course the Garland ISD in a district all by themselves once again. We had last 2 years Rockwall and Tyler Lee in our district, and South Garland of course was down at 5A, but they have since come back up to 6A and 17 district, and I'm looking forward certainly to next week as district play gets underway.
Well, I am too, Steve. Should be a lot of good matchups, and it's nice to have just our teams in the district. We know that we're going to send 4 teams to the playoffs, which is always nice. We haven't had that in a while, and so it should be a great year of football here, especially as we move into district play.
Of course, these Owls have been one of the area top teams for almost 2 decades now, and again, this is a uncharacteristic start for them at 1-3. I'm saying 1-3, assuming that this score holds up.
That's right. Hey, it's not over. It's not over. You never know. But I think it's safe to say 1-3.
Over that past 2 decades, we were just mentioning the Owls have failed to make the playoffs only 2 times in the last 21 years. So again, they've been one of the area powers here. But coming off to a rough start, there's an offside call here against the Central Chargers on the kick, as the ball is picked up, and the return is on, and knocked off his feet is the return man. I believe that's Bradley with the ball. And now let me change that. Correction, that's number 11, John Anthony Person with the return there. And I bet you they're going to make him re-kick this one, as get an offside call going to be called against the Chargers. Person returned it out to the 15. Like I said, I would imagine they're going to have him re-kick this one to see if they can get better field position.
Saw that decision in the game go in Garland's favor. When they were kicking the ball, they got the chance to re-kick it and pin Central a lot deeper down on their side of the field. So see if it works out in their favor again, this time on the receiving end, getting a second shot at it.
So they will spot the ball at the 35, and we'll have the re-kick. Person back deep for the Owls, number 11. There's a kid. They may have been offside again, although no flag this time, and they're going to kick it out of the end zone.
The Garland cheerleaders there cheering for a rally, saying, come on team, we can get 34 points here in 5 minutes. Let's do it.
Coming back on the field. 1st and 10 at the 25. Josh Brown still out there at quarterback for Garland. And this score stands as is. This will be by far the Owls' lowest offensive output of the season. Handoff goes to number 27, Will Washington. Their previous low was 22 in their opener against Irving MacArthur, so they've got 7 on the board now. Obviously their lowest point total through 4 games.
Yeah, I think we can blame it on the full moon, Steve. We got a nice shot of the moon earlier in the game, and I think that's maybe what has happened with the offense tonight.
Another low snap, a handoff. This time to number 4, Benzenhofer. He's going to gain about 3 yards to the 29. It's going to be 3rd down and 6. Clock continues to run. That's something else they're going to have to work on here this week in practices. Many of the snaps have been low tonight.
They really have been. We saw the one costly one that, led to the score down here on their side of the field when they were trying to punt the ball, but that is something they're going to have to work on. That, and I think I'd have a strong talk about how many offsides penalties we got tonight.
There's a snap, the handoff up the middle again. Boy, pretty good running room this time by Benzenhofer, and I don't think he's going to have the first. It's going to be short by a yard, so it's going to be 4th down and 1. Let's see if the Owls punt it away here, if they're going to try to pick up this 1st down.
Just a handoff right up there in the middle, and good job holding on to it. He's almost stripped up the ball there and been able to keep it, and so close to a 1st down.
Looks like they're going to keep the offense on the field, try to get the 1st down here. There's the snap, another low snap, handoff up the middle, and the 1st down is made by Benzenhofer. Nice run there, gain of about 5 yards, and that will move the chains. We'll stop the clock momentarily.
Made the stop for the defense. 1st down, Owls.
And again, nothing too aggressive, just really taking their time. Like you said, I think just content to try to stay healthy, finish out this game, and get ready for district play next week.
There's a snap, the handoff to Benzenhofer, trying to come to the right side, and boy, breaks through a couple tackles. A pretty nice run there for Benzenhofer. He's going to pick up close to 5. Because it looked like he was going to lose yardage initially.
Second down now.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Had kind of really nowhere to go. Had some contact there. Was able to break through 3 different tackles there before he fell there for the 5-yard gain. And I need to stop talking clearly. I'm not able to break through my own words.
Yeah, we're both fumbling around just a little bit here in the 4th quarter. 2nd down and 5. There's a snap. Handoff this time to Will Washington to the left side. Makes a nice move. Cuts it back outside and then tackled from behind at the 38. A nice run for that young man.
Big pickup. The 3rd longest play of the game for Garland on offense. Just some quick moves there. Way to turn his feet and avoid that tackle. And nice pickup here.
First and 10 at the 39, the low snap. And off coming to Benson, offer to the right side, and he has a nice run of about 5 yards. So picking up nice yardage here on the ground in the late stages of the ball game. As we are inside of 2 minutes to go.
Just chugging along and able to move the ball pretty efficiently here late in the 4th.
Snap. 27, Will Washington with a handoff, and this time a gain of only a yard as the Charger defense able to sense that one.
Gain of 1 on the play. 3rd down.
So not a good night here for the Owls as they are going to fall to defeat. There's a snap, the handoff to Benzenhofer. He's going to pick up another 1st down. Another strong run for him. And they will head into district play at 1-3. Again, started 1-0. They have lost 3 consecutive games now. And Coach Russell, the first-year head coach for the Owls, has his work cut out for him. He's going to need to get some things going in the right order. And he will get to start it again, as we've mentioned a couple times, right off the bat with Naaman Forrest next week. Brown looking to throw. He's got some time. He's going to throw it deep, and the throw is out of bounds. Good coverage out there by the Chargers.
Ball falls incomplete.
But yeah, Steve, I agree. They've got some things that they can work on and focus on and get ready for the upcoming game against Naaman, because that's going to be a tough matchup for them.
.30 seconds remaining in the game here at Williams Stadium. Snap to Brown. He's looking to throw it. He's going to throw slant route. Boy, almost picked off as the receiver that time stopped on the route.
Pass is broken up by number 6, Marina.
Close one there again. Another throw that almost ended up as a pick. Fortunate that he wasn't able to hold on to it.
Yeah, it looked like Brown thought he was going to continue to run, and Fennell just stopped.
Yeah, you're exactly right. I didn't catch who it was there for Central, but did a good job playing that ball, trying to bring it down.
3rd down and 10, 26 seconds remaining in the game. There's a snap. Brown looking to throw it. Throws it out. And the pass is incomplete. He was looking for number 87 that time.
Ball falls incomplete.
Sydney Onyekwe. Fourth down now for the Owls. Got to get to the 15 to pick up a 1st down. There's a snap. Brown, straight drop back. He's looking to throw it. Now he's under pressure. He goes down. What a fitting way for this game to end.
See, that's been the story of the night for Garland on offense, is consistently being dropped in the backfield time after time. Anytime we've seen them do something where it looks like they got some momentum going, Central's been able to bust through and drop them for a loss. And so, yeah, pretty fitting that that's how Garland's offensive drive there ends this evening.
So I would expect the Chargers to take a knee here and run out the final 16 seconds and go home victorious. A big win for Keller Central tonight. Again, they came into the game at 0-3, and they, we talked about Garland needing a win. Central needed a win too. And they indeed got it. Big win. They're going to take the knee here, and the Owls, of course, not going to use their timeouts, and we'll count down the final seconds of this ball game. So a disappointing loss here tonight for Garland. They need to regroup before next week, as they are going to fall tonight to Keller Central, and hopefully the injuries will not be too serious, and they'll be back next week against Naaman Forest. We have come to the final here at Williams Stadium. Our score, the Keller Central Chargers 41, the Garland Owls 7. We'll see you next time on GRSTV.